a big thing in construction or like civil engineering for that matter is that like the technology is very like backwards, or it's like
Yeah.
obviously you see an iPhone or you see like anything in aerospace or anything that's like mechanically made, it's more advanced than what it is that you'd see with like steel, concrete,
Yeah. That's
rebar. Like we use
that's
like
facts.
basic wood, of course, masonry, but do you think it has anything to do with like the type of people in the industry, whether they be the people that are working to do the job or the people in leadership, where it's like, are they not willing to accept the new technology, or is it's not really necessary for what's being done?
That is a really good thought provoking question, and I'm glad you asked it because I can explore that a little bit. So innovation moves very very slowly in civil engineering, and the reason why is because everything we built is a prototype. Like the bridge you build, it's not like you can build a bridge, test it, build another bridge, test it, just keep building bridges to test it. No,
Mhm.
literally, your first one that you build is the prototype, and guess what? It's also the one that you're going to be using. So there's a lot of, and here's one of the biggest factors. There's a lot of regulation that goes into making sure that thing is safe for the public. And
Right.
so, in order to make sure it's safe for the public, people are going to be inclined to use things that we already know to be tried and true. Like, can you believe it? There was a time not that long ago, decades wise, where steel, people were afraid to build bridges out of steel because it was new,
Mhm.
right? Like, no, man, I don't know about steel. These stones are working pretty good right now, right?
Right.
And so it's one of those things where it's like, hey, we need to build a bridge. Are we going, and we know that this bridge carries this much traffic a day. Are we going to go with steel and concrete, which we've seen work for years and years and years and years? Or are we going to go for this new material that it could be lighter, it could be stronger, who knows? But who's going to take that risk? Not me, you know? So it's almost like the industry itself lends itself for people to stay more conservative in their approaches to things. And then there's really no penalty for
Right.
playing it safe, right? You still get the job, you still get
Yeah.
the contract, you still get paid. And so that I feel as though creates a more conservatively minded person. Because at the end of the day, the last thing we want is what happened down in Miami to be for our design.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
And so innovation moves very, very slowly. It takes a few brave people to try it on some small stuff here and there, da 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 da. But
Yeah.
people don't gain confidence until like several decades, to be
Mhm.
honest with you,
True.
with a certain approach, certain technology. And so that's what it is, I would say. It's
Right.
just it's not it's not as rewarding to a person to try to be innovative as would like say consumer electronics would be. Oh,
Right.
you
Right.
definitely you about to get most of the money if you can come out with the best iPhone. Everybody's
Right.
like, yo, let's do it. Even if the joint catch on fire a few times, you can make a couple of more or tweak it. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
But
It's
a
just like, just
bridge
send
fall
them all
down.
back. We'll send you new ones. No problem.
Oh man, exactly. Let a bridge fall down. Oh, that's your career.